Okay, so I compiled my entire makeup collection into these bins right here. And I am going to declutter. So if you want to see what I get rid of, keep watching. So I'm going to start with like foundations, primers, and concealers and stuff like that. This is new things that I've just recently gotten. I ordered some stuff from e.l.f. and I've tried some of it. I haven't tried all of it. So that's staying. I got a couple pieces from the new Wet n Wild spring collection. That's staying. So all of this I'm keeping, at least for now. Okay, so I've got some sprays. So this is a setting spray by Real Colors. I got it at Sally Beauty Supply. I think it was Tati recommended this, and it was only like $12. So I got that. I like it thus far, so I'm keeping that. I love the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus, especially if I wear powders, so that's staying. And this is new from NYX. It's their First Base Primer Spray, and I've only used it a few times, so I don't really know how I feel about this. I mean, either way, so that's going to stay for now. Okay, and then okay, so the Lumi Cushion by L'Oreal. I have W2. It's really too dark for me, but it's like one of the lightest shades, and I love the formula. So I'm keeping that, and I might try to mix in one of my lighter foundations that actually match my skin tone. But, excuse me, that's staying. This has been a beloved product in the last month and a half or so. Can you see it? Yeah. The IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation Illumination in Fair, of course. And I originally got this as like a setting powder to put on top of another foundation. I'll show you that in a second. And I liked it for that, but then I tried it on its own, and it's fantastic. I love it, and I'm not one who really likes powder foundations, but this I really like. So that's, of course, staying. This is my number one foundation of all time right now. I love it. The Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation Stick. I'm in 115 or 230. Absolutely adore this. Of course, that's staying. The Lancome, well, I'm not going to even try to say that because I'll butcher it, but their 24-hour makeup, really like this. This used to be my number one until I got the Makeup Forever, but yeah, that's staying until I use it up. This is the 25-hour lasting finish foundation from Rimmel, and I don't even know what this, there it is, Light Ivory. I really liked this, but this is like over a year old, so I just don't think it's any good anymore, and I've got a lot of foundation, so maybe one day I'll repurchase it, but this I'm actually going to get rid of. So put that over there. This is the CoverGirl 3-in-1. It was okay. This is even older than the Rimmel. It looks all gross too. So I'm going to get rid of that. It's not a favorite or anything. This is the L'Oreal True Match. Just the regular True Match in W1 Porcelain, which is my shade. So this I might try to mix in with the Lumi Cushion since it's the same brand. But I'm going to keep this. It's a good drugstore foundation. I have my tinted moisturizer from Laura Mercier in Porcelain, and I like this stuff, but I think I think it has expired, and there's not, oh wait, huh, If you can see that. It actually has not expired, so I am going to keep it. Because it's actually good to lighten things. Usually I don't wear it that much because I want more coverage, but it has helped to lighten things out, so I am going to keep that. I thought that was old. Okay, the Maybelline Fit Me foundation stick in 115. I never liked this. I've had this for a while. It's old. I just thought it was really drying. And you could feel it just sitting on your face, so that I'm getting rid of. The new Dream Velvet Soft Matte Foundation from Maybelline. I've only tried this like 2 times. I don't have a strong opinion on it, so at least for now I'm keeping it. And then this is the Laura Mercier Smooth Finish Flawless Fluid in Vanille. I prefer the Silk Cream Moisturizing from her line. Debating on whether to keep this or not. I'm going to get rid of it. I never use it. It's not a bad foundation, especially if you have really oily skin. It's good, super matte, but I never use it, so I'm going to get rid of it. And then the last foundation I have is the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation in Porcelain. I never use this. It wasn't expensive. I do like that it has a pump, but like I said, I never use it, so there's no point in keeping it. Okay, so this is the Master Prime from Maybelline. It's the Blur and Illuminate primer. I like this. Haven't used it in a while, but I'm going to keep that, especially if I run out of anything. So I do like that, so that's going to stay. The Kiehl's Micro Blur Skin Perfector. I really like this to fill in my pores, so I'm keeping that. This is the Hydrating Under Eye Primer by e.l.f. I really didn't notice it doing anything, so I'm going to get rid of that. My Laura Mercier primer, some of my favorite. This one is the Radiance, so definitely keeping that. Love that. And then this is the Protect, but since it has an SPF, I'm not sure if it... Okay, yeah, it expired quite a while ago, so I'm going to get rid of that. But, you know, if this were good, I would have kept it because it's a really good primer, but it's old and expired. The Laura Mercier Eye Basics in Flax. I never use this. I mean, yeah, like I said, I never use it, so I can't even remember if it does a good job or not. So I'm going to get rid of that. The Milani eyeshadow primer. I really like this. And I haven't used it much yet, but I do really like it. I'm keeping that, and I think it's a dupe for the Smashbox eye primer. So that's why I got it, because this is more expensive. I'm almost out of the Smashbox, but of course I'm gonna keep both of these. Use this up, and then I'll have this as the replacement. So keeping those, and then Urban Decay Primer Potion. The original. I like this too, so I'm going to keep it. So now we have concealers. This is one of my favorite correcting concealers, Erase Paste by Benefit, and it is in Fair, so I'm keeping that. This is the Laura Mercier Secret Concealer number 1. I like the Benefit one better, so I'm going to get rid of this. Okay, so this is the NYX HD Concealer in Fair. I really like this. It's a good drugstore concealer, so I'm keeping that. I have my NYX Wonder Pencil in here in Light. I like this for a lot of uses. I use it in my waterline. I use it around my lips to kind of like line outside my lips, especially if I'm doing like a bold color. And spot conceal, which that I don't use it for as much, but I really do like this, so I'm going to keep that. This I haven't used much, but it's too dark for me, and it's supposed to be more of like a highlighting concealer, and it's just too dark. So I'm going to see if my sister wants that. So won't keep that. The Maybelline Master Conceal in Fair. I got this a long time ago, but I don't really remember how I felt or even how many times I used it. So I'm going to try it out, and if I don't like it, then I'll probably pass it along. This I haven't had too long, but so far I really like the Makeup Forever HD concealer, the Ultra HD concealer, and I have it in R20, so I really like that for under the eyes. Then I have the Dream Lumi concealer, who's by Maybelline, and it's just radiant. It's one of those other ones I haven't used in so long that I don't remember if I like, so I'm going to try that out. If I don't like it, I'll get rid of it. This is the Laura Mercier Full Coverage Concealer in 0.5. It's a really good concealer. It truly is full coverage. But again, I haven't used it in forever, so I'm not sure how I feel. So again, I'm going to try it out. If I don't like it, I'm going to pass it along. And my favorite concealer of all time is the Urban Decay Naked Skin in Fair Neutral. I've got two of them. One of them's pretty much gone, and I'm just scraping it clean. And I took the toppers out so I could get everything out of it. So of course these are staying. I love them to death. So this is what I'm getting rid of for the first round. Anything old I'm just throwing away, and anything that's still good I usually just give my sister that, or see if her roommate wants it. But yep, I kept a lot, but I feel proud because I've been holding on to some of these foundations for almost a year, if not more. So I think I did a good job. So on to the next stuff.